Hi friends, today I want to read you a story called Froggy Plays in the Band. And in this story, Froggy is going to be playing a bunch of different musical instruments with his friends, and they're going to create a band so that they can enter a contest. And when you guys grow up and you get into, I think it's fourth grade, you can join the band at Carver School too, which is really fun. So this is the story called Froggy Plays in the Band by Jonathan London and Frank Remquicks. And here's Froggy. Of course, he's the main character. Here's Froggalina. She's in there too. Here's Max. And then here's the other friends from his school too. And we will learn their names in this story today. At school one day, Froggy read a sign and it said, "Marching Band Contest. Big prize." "Great," said Froggy. "A band contest." He flopped over to see Miss Martin, the music teacher. Flop, flop, flop. "What's the big prize?" asked Froggy. "It's a surprise," she said, "and if you and your friends start a marching band and compete against other schools in the Apple Blossom Parade, you can win the prize," she said to him. So he thought that that was a great idea. "What will I play?" wondered Froggy. And then he remembered his dad's old sax. And after school, he flopped up into the attic, flop, 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 and started blowing his dad's horn. Honk, bleep, screech. Here he is up in the attic, finding his dad's old musical instrument. This is a saxophone. Plays jazz music. "Froggy," called his dad. "What? Quiet, please. I am on the phone." "I am on the phone, too," cried Fat Froggy. "The saxophone, honk." Silly Froggy. The next day, Froggy got his band together and they practiced in his yard. Max on the drums, here's Max, kaboom. Leah on the triangle, ting-a-ling-a-ling. Emma on the recorder, tweedledee. And Hannah, her twin, on the cymbals. Clash. And here they all are practicing their music together so that they can get ready for the parade. And here's Froggy's dad holding his ears and the mom too. You know, when you're first learning to play an instrument, you have to practice a lot to make it sound really, really good. And so when they're just learning for the first time, it might not sound the greatest. But they're trying their best and they will learn quick, I'm sure. "I want to join too," said Froggalina. "Well, what do you play?" asked Froggy. "Nothing," she said, "but I can do this." And she twirled a baton and tossed it high into the air. So this little stick here is called a baton, and usually the majorette, who is the front of the parade or band, will be swinging and tossing that baton in the air and doing tricks with it. She caught it behind her back. Ta-da! I wonder if Froggy is going to let Froggalina into the band. Let's see. Every day after school, Froggy's ragtag band marched around and around the playground. Honk, kaboom, ting-a-ling-a-ling, tweedledee, clash. And there they are practicing. And there's Froggalina practicing with her baton here for the parade. And every day Miss Martin told them the rules of marching. Don't look left, don't look right, and don't stop for anything. So when you're in a parade, you're just supposed to go straight ahead and don't turn your head or change course at all. "What if you have to go to the bathroom?" asked Froggy. "Don't stop for anything," said Miss Martin. And again, uppercase letters with an exclamation point. So she's really yelling that at him. "You cannot stop when you're in a parade," commanded Miss Martin, "or everyone behind you will crash into you because everyone is following behind you so tightly. And if one person stops, they're going to all crash." So 3 weeks left until the parade, and Froggy's practicing. Here's 2 weeks left, and he's still practicing. And then 1 week left. Here he is in his soccer uniform, practicing after soccer. And Froggy practiced marching everywhere. He even practiced in his sleep. Here he is practicing. Let's see. At last the big day came. The apple trees had burst into bloom and the parade was ready to begin. Everybody was nervous, especially Froggy. So here it is. These are the apple blossom trees. When the trees of the apple trees grow all these beautiful pink flowers in the springtime, This is the day of the parade for them. Miss Martin said, now remember, don't look left, don't look right, and don't stop for anything. And the parade began. Being the youngest, Froggy's band marched in front, led by the majorette, the one and only Froggalina. Here they come. Froggy, called his father. He was jumping up and down on the sidelines, but Froggy didn't look at his daddy because his teacher said, just look straight ahead. Don't look left, don't look right, and don't stop. Froggy, called his mother. She was aiming a camera, but Froggy didn't look. Cameras flashed, clowns threw candy, and still Froggy marched looking straight ahead. Here came the judges' stand. This was the big moment. So here they all are. Here's the judges up here getting ready to judge them on their band, playing the music. And Froggalina tossed her baton high in the air. And Froggy thought, don't look left, don't look right. And can you guess what happened? Uh-oh. Bonk. Her baton hit Froggy right on the head and knocked him down. Uh-oh. Oops, cried Froggy, looking a little more red in the face than green. Oof, clang, crash. And the rest of the parade piled on. Uh-oh, everybody crashed into them because they stopped. Uh-oh. Froggy called Miss Martin. What? Came a muffled cry. Are you all right? Froggy crawled out from the bottom of the heap and said, don't stop for anything, and he started to wail a wild swamp tune on his saxophone. So he got up and kept on going. That's what you have to do. If something happens or something doesn't go right, you have to just find a way to keep on trying. You can't just quit, especially after all that practice and time that they put in. The rest of the band joined in and everyone danced in the street. And when the judges' vote came in, Froggy's ragtag band had won a special award, coolest marching band at the Apple Blossom Parade. So there they all are. They all kept trying. And what's the big prize? Asked Froggy. This is, said Froggalina, and she gave him a big juicy kiss, smack on the cheek. Eek! Said Froggy. Oh, I don't think that's the prize he was hoping for. Fortunately, it wasn't the prize. Then the judges gave Froggy and his band the real prize, a big golden trophy in the shape of a saxophone. Yes, cried Froggy. And Froggy's ragtag band played one last time. Honk, kaboom, ting-a-ling, tweedledee, clash. And there they did it. All that practice and hard work paid off for them. They ended up being the best band and won the first prize. So good for them for continuing to try. Even if it didn't work out perfectly for them, they just found a way to finish and were able to win the trophy. So good for them. So this is Froggy's Plays in the Band. I hope you enjoyed this story, and I can't wait to hear which book you guys are going to pick as your favorite Froggy book of this week. And I'll read you another one soon.